Oh shit, it's 6:50. Alright, this is gonna have to be the last mission of the night. Sorry, I've been having fun today. Yeah, I forgot that I did the Filthy Robot stream first. Don't get to stream as much here when I'm doing the Filthy Robot collab first. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like that I have... Oh, it changed as soon as we let it in. We just had a bunch of very normal looking portraits and then some guy with a skull mask on and goggles, I think? Like for the beach? Oh no, those are sunglasses. Looks like goggles in his portrait. I must have a shinobi. Yeah, because I'm good at this game. I wouldn't bring a team to a smash and grab without, you know, some stealth to help us move forward. Very good at the game. Bonds and Panic make emergent story really good. That's awesome. My favorite thing about these games is the emergent story. When the map gets cluttered, I would love a good strategic game. I'm very excited. Like everything that I've heard about it, except the only thing that I don't love about it is like The Chosen, which is... which seems like it might be a problem for a game called War of the Chosen, but I get the impression that I'm gonna love the improvements to like performance and the strategic layer and the soldier system. And I really like the way that you can contact factions and leveling up like faction people. However that's gonna work exactly, I don't know all the details. So much of it seems amazing. I just don't like all of a sudden you're fighting a super boss and you didn't know it was coming. I don't like that at all. There's quite a lot of fog of war here. It's the same thing that I don't like about Alien Hunters, Llama Chomp, where like you're just... you go on your missions, right? And some of them are just far easier than the other ones. And especially as someone who's very balance focused, like as a legend balance tester for Long War 2 and stuff, I just don't understand how that can ever work in a way where you don't end up having some missions just being so easy that they're boring while the other missions are so hard that they're frustrating. So that's my concern. I've heard at least they like turn the timer off for achieving the objective when a Chosen shows up, so like maybe there are other things they're doing as well. You can generally predict when you'll fight them. That's good. I'm fine with like having some missions where I fight a super boss, as long as it doesn't like completely warp the balance of the campaign in general. Okay. You have already assuaged my doubts. Cool. I'm very excited about the expansion, I guess. Just mind control a guy. I think that I have to say that I'm going to mind control the guy before I use Insanity. I think that's what my problem has been. Because sometimes I've used Insanity and not mind controlled someone. Believe it or not, it's happened. Only a couple of times. What? Okay, 3 times. The first time I ever trained Insanity on someone, it has a chance to hit, right? And it's like generally 60 to 70 at this point in the campaign, which is about when I trained it. And it missed like 5 times in a row, and I actually thought the ability was just bugged. It didn't work. How are you liking the fatigue mechanic, Llama Chomp? I don't actually know how it works at all, but I'm curious if it's like, are you getting to bring like 3 squads of soldiers and feeling good about it? That's where I want it to be sitting, you know? Get to vary up the roster a bit, occasionally pair people with people they don't usually go on missions with. He does have Schism. I think that schism is the most weirdly spelled word in the English language, quite possibly. Just makes no sense that it's spelled the way it is and pronounced the way it is. Why is there an H? What's the H doing there? This guy's actually huge. Okay. So we probably want to insanity him. I do have a shinobi. I don't have an assault, but we can... Okay, we could also incendiary him. Incendiary immediately deals with him. Yeah, I like that more. So if we soulfire to clear the overwatch, move forward incendiary, he's dead. We don't have just... It's nice to get it all dealt with, not have to deal with extra stuff. We could also leave stealth. That runs into yellow alert problems though. This sort of runs into yellow alert problems itself. But this tile is so much safer than that tile in terms of things patrolling into us. Roster is 2/3 as deep as your long war roster was. That sounds like basically perfect. I'm excited about this game.
This may be painful. It's dead. It has to be dead to see this.
Sounds like a good game. Are they paying you to say this stuff, Llama Chomp? Can I trust your feedback? Blink twice if you're being forced to say only positive things about this game. No, I'm not surprised. Firaxis, I think, just does very, very well with expansion packs. Have a good process toward putting them out, as far as I can tell. I've loved the Civ expansion packs generally. It did give you free early access. I'm glad that you have used it only for the powers of good. Well, great. Now what do I do? I, like, kill... Do this, I guess. I think Caitlyn... I can't tell if Caitlyn cannot work out how to use her watch, or if she's, like signaling to me that I was meant to be done streaming already. I could go either way. She's actually hitting her forehead with the watch right now, and I don't know what that means. Okay. Is there dinner? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying there's dinner? Wait, I mind controlled him and he's dead.
I got it right.
Welcome to XCOM. That's actually how a lot of the real XCOM soldiers get treated when they're recruited. Well, okay.
I can handle that. Per me va bene.
You're gonna get grenaded.
I gotta pump those numbers up. Those are rookie numbers in this
Cannon
racket.
stuff. Thank you so much for the $15 donation. Watches. Caitlin's watch is like one of the Fitbits, and you have to like turn it that way to actually see it, right? Or you can tap it. Oh, so she had food in one hand, but her forehead didn't have anything in it. That wasn't meant to be an insult. She doesn't get why that would be an insult. Going to get killed in my sleep. Alright. Nothing. Nothing. Oh, hey! The other pod's here. All right. I wonder how long it takes us to kill a Muton. Let's try an insanity. Another side operative. Where'd he go? Hold on. What? There. Try an insanity with you. Missed. Some Matrix shit. Okay. We can kill the Muton this turn. I don't know if we'll kill the officer. Should just be dead to 2 Soulfires. I'm gonna kill the snake with the Shinobi. Oh yeah, super dead. Nice shoe! Thanks for the follow. Through the stream. See how much this is. Crit could have actually killed. Very nearly killed. So I can go for the loot and the officer is alive, or I can try this shot. These are my options.
I'm going.
I can also leave the snake alive, I guess.
Your flesh is weak.
I could leave the snake alive.
Well, how about this is it, right?
Snake loot. I don't have vulture. I should get vulture. I'll take a 74% chance to kill. Killed the wall. Could flashbang both of them and actually not kill either. So that's not actually a guaranteed kill. Sidewinder's gonna flank my Shinobi if I put the Shinobi there. Everybody's in cover right now. A flashbang hits both. My soldiers have plenty of hit points. I'm just gonna flashbang.
You watching?
Sidewinder will shoot. Could potentially kill the specialist. Hope that it doesn't. Officer will shoot the Shinobi. That's fine. As long as they shoot the Shinobi, we're pretty happy. Okay.
I'm pinned down here.
In retrospect, the exosuit doesn't seem to be doing very much on the sharpshooter this mission. Something to keep in mind for next time.
No problem, boss. I guess that'll be okay. The voices are real.
It's a pretty good action. You can combo that with Soulfire and deal like 10 a turn and sometimes accidentally mind control things. Advanced stock, don't really care. I don't know why combat music is still on, but we have in fact completed the mission.
What's over there? Whatever you say. Nessun problema, capo. Dove lo porto?
It's weird. The missions that I'm beating, I'm actually beating very, 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 very fast. Doesn't seem like the Psi operatives deal that much damage, but I guess the like guaranteed hits, plus the fact that sometimes I mind control something, adds up to quite a lot. Try to remember to hack that on the way out. Can hack it from evac basically.
Running. On it.
There, 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 there. No? Where? Here? There. There. Wait.
Roger that.
Too many dimensions. 2 dimensions? We're good. 3 dimensions? Starting to push it.
Orders confirmed. On the move. Sure, the docs want to see this.
Insanity Rupture does stack?
Affirmative. Moving out.
Huh.
It's no
I'm not sure how successful we're going to be at hitting big units with Insanity, though. I think they all have pretty high will.
on your order.
The robots are obviously not targetable at all.
I guess that'll be okay.
I don't know what the will is on like a Muton Elite. That would be sort of the
Solid copy.
best case example of that being strong.
Double time. Already there. Via, via, via!
Via. Guaranteed damage. So, what is it even called? Soulfire is guaranteed damage. Insanity is a roll to hit against the enemy's will, and it only works on biological? Biologique. It only works on certain units. And even against those, like, it's most effective against the ones with low will. I'm struggling to have my psyops keep up with mid-tier units. Even having... I mean, I not only skipped gun research, I actually got very lucky on my scientists and stuff like that in the first month, too. They're just sort of slow. They take a long time to train. The abilities which are good, which you want to train, don't actually do anything early. Like Solace is a good prerequisite for a late game Psy-operative. I guess Schism is the ability, which is good early. But it doesn't even scale super well, because Insanity is turning into like a 40% chance to hit pretty quickly. I didn't get the luxury of having high Psi strength on all my Psi operatives as well. Most of them have quite low Psi strength just because I didn't have that many rookies to pick between. Wait until Sectopods show up. By then I'll have red screen rounds. And all of my Psi operatives have quick study, so they're going to be able to train pistol perks like nobody's business, just very, very quickly. And so when a Sectopod shows up, I'm going to shoot it with red screen rounds about 15 times, and then I'm going to mind control it. And then I'm going to win the entire mission, basically, because the AI certainly can't deal with a Sectopod. Certainly cannot deal with a Sectopod. Yeah, I actually think that late game is going to be easier with this team than mid game is, because I'm going to end up being able to engineer very, very easy mind controls, and the enemies are going to get stronger as my ability to guarantee a mind control gets more certain.
Well done, Commander. It's always good for morale when you ace a mission like that.
It's really interesting. to try to work out how I want to level up my Psi Operatives. Because like I can set it up so that it only takes them 2 days to train some abilities. But generally speaking, those abilities aren't actually doing anything. So yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. I got another exosuit out of that, if that's what I want. I don't know what else I can really do with the money. Proving ground.
And our equipment is
I
ready
don't
to
have
begin assembly,
a thing.
Commander. Just give the word
Alloy
and we'll
plating would
build
be
the
interesting.
Skulljack.
We should get alloy platings. These are just Advent Trooper corpses giving me +1 ablative, right? Should get these.